Alright, so I've finally been able to get around to making this unboxing video for the GA-800 antenna, shortwave antenna. And I got this about a week ago, but about a month or so ago when I was looking at antennas. I live in a condo, so I'm kind of limited on what I can do. I decided to purchase the ML30 Plus antenna. I've been really happy with that, and I got it for $30. It was really easy to put together, and I'm bringing in stations I never brought in before. And I have that set up here on my table. I just plug it into power when I'm ready to go with it, and I've got it out on my lanai. At the time I was looking at that, I noticed this one. This one was definitely more expensive. There wasn't a lot of reviews out there that I had saw at the time, and it was listed. This thing lists anywhere between it seems $30 every once in a while up to 150. On Amazon, it's pretty much listed all of them $110 to $175. So I went with the MLA 30 Plus. They had great reviews, and I'm very happy with it. But then I was looking on eBay, and I did come across one of these for $30. So I figured for that, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. It's smaller. I've heard some good reviews on it now, and we'll check it out and see how it is. It's definitely a lot smaller, which would be nice for me here in the condo. It's got a long enough cord. I can run it out to the lanai, or I can just keep it inside. So we'll see how what is better. So, anyways, here's the unboxing. Comes in pretty much the same packaging that the MLA 30 Plus did. This one came from Bakersfield. No, I'm sorry, Riverside, California. And there it is. So first off, got a little bubble wrap here. And this tells about the antenna. It's just a card. And, yep, it kind of tells you the specs. Let me get that better. And it go ahead and it tells you how you could set it up, either inside or outside. And so it's pretty much just a little instruction card. Not too bad. Alright, a little more bubble wrap. And for the main antenna, as you can tell, this is pretty small. It's probably about as big as a paper plate, but it's really heavy gauge, and it's got the connector here that you hook it up with. Set that off to the side. And then we got some cords. So this is the cord you'd use to run it in from if you had it outside. So that's the longer cord. Looks to be probably about 15 feet or so. And then this would be for the main box here, which I'll go get now. So here's the box that you can hook the antenna up to, and you can either put it right on the antenna right on the top here, or you can hook the wire onto it and then set it up a little bit farther out, and then that's the other end that would come back. Let's see, and this kind of shows pretty much like the card did. One thing I wanted to mention too, there is one other model of this. They have a GA-850, and that one on this unit here, the piece, it does have a it's probably a gain setting that you can actually turn and you can adjust. This one does not have that, but this one's supposed to be, from what I've read, has better reception than the 450, and the 450 generally goes quite a bit less. Then, of course, you got your USB and connector for the box that I just had. And then one more cord to connect the box, and then one that you connected up to your radio. So you want to have the this box here fairly close to your radio, and you could have the antenna on it, like I said, or you can run it outside with the longer cord and set it up that way. And then there's one other adapter connector here that can be used if needed. All right, so that is what the whole thing looks like. It sets up really pretty fast. And I will set this up, and then you'll see some videos on my channel that show this in action. We'll get some reception videos, and I will go ahead and I'll unplug the MLA30 Plus, and I'll put this GA-800 in, and you'll be able to see the difference. I'll do it with both of the radios that I have. If you've been watching my videos, you see that I have two radios. I have are the Radio Shack DX394. This is a model from 1995, and then I have my my C Crane Skywave SSB2, and the Skywave does do a little bit better, but the Radio Shack does well too. But just I have a couple videos on that, just unplugging the MLA30 Plus from my Crane and going into the Radio Shack. The Crane does beat it out by a little bit, but surprisingly, the Radio Shack does well with this small Radio Shack amplified shortwave antenna. And then onto the telescopic antenna, I have alligator clip, and out of my lanai, I have a magic wand antenna that I got off eBay. That I have a hook out there that I just clip it up. Basically, it's about a 2.5 foot long PVC pipe with wire in it that works really well. Also, I'm on a second floor condo, so that limits what I can do. I can't put anything permanent out there. So even the MLA30, I have that put on a piece of 2-inch PVC. I just taped it up on there to get it going. I got some zip ties. I'll make it a little more permanent, but it's still really a permanent temporary setup, as most of mine will be here in the condo. So, okay, that's the unboxing. I will get some more videos on this GA-800 soon, so you'll be able to see it in action. Aloha.